Welcome to Panels and Borders. I'm Dominic. So this is part 3 of me drawing, inking, and coloring SheRa 2018. Now I did the pencils in the first video and the inks in the second, and now I'm going to do the colors here in the third. And so basically I'm taking that CalArts style and ditching it, but keeping the same design, costume-wise, and just doing it in my own style. So in the last video, this is where I left off. This is the completed digital inks of SheRa 2018. And here is the photo. Here's the photo reference that I'm going to be using. I didn't need it in the inks, but I do use it a lot when I did the colors because I basically used it as a guide for all the shadows and skin tones and stuff like that. And whenever I can, it's always nice to be able to draw from a real person, one that you can find, like look up online, photo references and stuff like that. And I find it just helps give your drawing a little bit more weight, and it's a great guide to figuring out how the light's going to fall and how the shadows are going to be. I mean, you can, with enough practice, you can kind of do it out of your own head, but still it's nice to have an actual guide to do it. So now, without any further delay, here is the colors for SheRa 2018. is the finished product. So I'm just going to go through this a little bit and talk about what I did here with the colors. And so with this clip art studio, you got various different brushes. So I use some watercolor brushes and some like oil brushes to do different colors, and you get different effects. And so you got a wide range of stuff you can do when you do your digital paintings or digital coloring in clip art studio. And I did pay for the full version. I think it's well worth the money. And at the bottom there, I kind of last minute threw in the SheRa logo with that red and gold in the background. And so here's a close-up of the armor that I put some reflective details on. And same thing with the headpiece, and put like stars in the background, and some highlights on the red cape. And the boots, colored them, kept them the same color as they are on or as they will be when the show airs. And one thing I actually kind of like about this design is the skirt with the trunks, and the trunks having that gold trim. I actually don't mind that. But I gotta say, though, doing this drawing and going through this process of drawing this in my own style, is you really get you really get to understand how stripped down and simplified this design is compared to the original, or the 2000X version that never got aired. You can find that online, but they were going to bring SheRa into the He-Man cartoon that was on TV in the early 2000s. And the design for that was incredible, and it was very detailed. But this one is more simplistic than what the original SheRa costume was, and you really get the feel and know how simple it is by drawing it and coloring it. And so here's the sword. And the one thing about clip art, you can throw in some really easy, fast effects. Like you can drop in the glow around the sword with all the sparkles and almost like starlight coming off it. So that's one thing I really like about Clip Art Studio. So I wasn't planning on going this far with the background and all that. But once I got it done, I said, well, I might as well go all the way and do it if I'm going to do this drawing. So I put some mountains in the background, sky, stars, colored the forest, the whispering woods, and gave her sword like a magical glow to it. And so that's it. And it's only a week away, and SheRa 2018 is going to hit Netflix, and I'm going to watch it. I don't know how many episodes I'll be able to make it through, but I'm going to give it an honest effort. And when I watch the first episode, I'll do a review, reaction video, whatever you want to call it, talking about the first episode. And how I kind of like to do reviews to kind of keep it kind of balanced. I always like try to pick out 5 things that I liked about it, 5 things that I didn't like. Despite the fact if there's overwhelming amount of things that I didn't like, I'll always try to force myself to ask the question, well, what's good about this? Even if there's not a lot good about it, just kind of challenge myself. So that's everything I got to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and thank you for watching this video. And if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification when new videos are uploaded.